Did y'all lie about the rental car?
We did lie about the rental car. Were you shocked?
Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, oh my God.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carolyn. If you're new here, nice to meet you. Thanks for clicking on that video and watching it. And if you are not new, you are a returning subscriber. I appreciate you so much and thank you for watching. So you guys, I'm in the car because my kids wanted to play outside and my nephews are over. So, you know, you might hear some kids in the background or some cars. So forgive me, but I figured this was a great opportunity to, you know, do the video, do my video. Forgive me, I keep playing with my locks. It is the locks for me, honey. I love them. Anyway, so I'm back and I wanted to share with you guys, you know, about our first road trip. So we took our first road trip and this was a few weeks ago. We went to go meet and visit my husband's brother and his family. And let me tell you guys, I loved it. Not like we did a bunch of activities and things like that. There were activities planned, but when we got out there, we were not able to, you know, follow through with the plans that we had. The next time we go though, I'm going to make sure that happens. This time, you know, I kind of let things happen how they happened since it was the first time, you know, and we were, you know, meeting everyone. But because of the weather and, you know, the COVID restrictions, you know, we weren't able to, you know, follow through with all that stuff. But it's okay because there's a lot of things that we did that I'm going to be able to hold on. You know, there was so much that happened on the way there and on the way back. And it was just really, really, really nice. And my kids loved it. My husband loved it. I loved it. We loved it. So let me share with you guys. We made this trip to go out to Kansas, Wichita, because my husband does not know his brothers and they've never had a real relationship aside from like via social media. So they've never really had a real conversation. They've never really had a brotherhood. And my husband talks a lot about road trips and I always like say, yeah, let's do it. But my husband is a type that will have a conversation about something like 500 times, but like it doesn't happen. So I'm the one that has to kind of just say, let's do it today. We're doing it, which is fine. So when we were talking about it one day and my husband has a brother, like I said, he doesn't really know him. They know of each other, but they don't know each other. Not their fault, you know, that's parents' fault. But so I figured when one day it was like, let's go, like, let's take this road trip. Let's go. Why not? So we went over finances and everything and we were looking at everything. We're like, we can go, like, this is going to work. Let's do it. It has been a few weeks now post trip. And I was not able to vlog the trip because you guys, before we went on the trip, we were all excited. We were real riled up. You know, all the kids were ready to go. We had been talking about it for weeks and the day had finally come. The night before had finally come and it was time to go. And we were leaving, you know, about 6 in-the-morning to get on the road and to, you know, get to our first destination. And so we went to Walmart with the kids and we had to pick up a few more things before we left. And I dropped my phone. I broke my phone the night before. And I use my phone to record. I like my camera. I think my phone camera quality is perfect for me. It's great. Until need be, I'm not going to buy a camera. I'm going to continue using my phone. But anyway, off subject. When it dropped in the store, I picked it up and it was fine. It was fine. There was nothing wrong with my phone. We continued through shopping, and then by the time we got home and went to bed and everything, these kids went to bed and everything, I seen a pink line on the side of my phone. So I was like, oh, it did mess up. And it was funny because when we all heard the phone drop, we were like, dang, like the kids was like, dang, mom, that's it. You done. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know. And so when I picked it up, it was fine. I was like, oh, it's good. Whew. But then we got home and then there was a pink line, and I was like, oh, it did mess up. No problem. No big deal. There's a pink line right here. I can see the rest of the screen, you know, just a quarter of the screen is covered. So I'm like, whatever. I can see the rest of the screen. It's all good. And you know, we just went on our merry night. So the next morning I wake up and the phone's black. It was black. And I was like, no, it was broken. And mind you, we're leaving at like 6 in the morning. And when I seen the pink, I was like, cool, you know, I'll fix it when I get home. No problem. But it was actually broke. So, and I could still answer, you know, because I knew how to, you know, maneuver my screen, and I knew where the answer button was. But I mean, it was nothing we can do. So I was like, you know, no vlog. So we get to Riverside area in LA, and I'm like, let's go to a T-Mobile, you know, let's see if we can get, you know, swap it out maybe, like, let's just see what we can do. And, you know, you know, with the insurance thing, you have to send your phone in and blah, blah, blah. I couldn't do that because I wasn't going to be home for over a week. So, I tried to get the watch that goes with the phone, but then the store didn't have any of the watches in stock. So I'm just like frustrated, and I'm irritated because I need my phone, because I have sisters that could be texting me. I have, you know, my group leader at my church that could be informing me about information that I need to know. My job, my supervisor, anybody might be trying to reach out to me, and I have no way of contacting them. But let me say this. The time I had without my phone, almost a week, I was cool with that as far as when it comes to like social media life and all that. I was like, that wasn't my big problem. That whole week, you guys, I didn't log into my social media. Like, I could have easily grabbed my husband's phone and like logged into my Facebook or my Instagram or something. There's something in my eye. But I did not. I was good. I was cool with it. It was a little bit of peace, you know, from the distraction. But I did not get to vlog, and that's what sucked. But so I was so mad. I was just like, oh my gosh, you know. But we get to like we get on the road, we still leave. We get to LA, we get to Riverside area, and we stop at a T-Mobile. And this T-Mobile is out of watches because I was going to buy the watch, you know, to, you know, use until we got back, because if you do your insurance, you know, you have to send it in, and they do that 24-hour thing and blah blah blah. And so they didn't have a watch. I was so mad. Even just like this, I just got my phone not too long ago, so even just like switching my phone to another phone was going to cost too much at that time. I was like, I really don't want to spend that right now, so just whatever, we're just going to be out without a phone. Only thing that really bothered me, aside from that, the only thing that really bothered me is that I could not vlog, because I really, really, really wanted to do this vlog. Like, I really did. I knew it would be great. I knew it would be fun. But I wasn't able to. But, you know, I was like, okay, whatever. I was kind of irritated, but whatever, you know, let's go, let's leave. We left, we got back on the road. And then once we made it to Arizona, so I didn't get none of my pictures, you know, mind you, all my kids have phones, okay? My husband has a phone, but we were using his phone for the map. And, you know, like, you know, I didn't get what I wanted, but it's okay. So we got to Arizona, and then we stayed. I have family that's in, I'm going to call her family because she's my family. I love her. So I have family, my sister Elise, she lives in Arizona, so it was easy for us to have a stopping point in Arizona from Sacramento, because, you know, instead of getting a room or whatever, we can stay there with her. And she, you know, allowed us to do that, which was awesome. And we got to see the kids, and our boys, they love each other. So it was funny because when we got there, though, they're all acting shy. They haven't seen each other in a while, but they were so excited to see each other when they found out we were coming there, and our kids knew we were going. They were all excited, but kids. So then the next day we got up and then we went to the T-Mobile. We went to 3, I think. I think we went to 3. And I think it was 3. And one was like closed, but the hours were open. So, you know, it was weird. And then, no, we went to 2, but one of them was Metro. So I was thinking, I'm slow. I was thinking that maybe since T-Mobile bought out Metro, maybe they can help us. No. So we did that. And then we went to another T-Mobile and, you know, we got everything situated there. What happened was I got a watch. I was able to use my phone, but, you know, still no vlogging because it was just all I could do on that watch was text and call. So we got that. And then we got back on the road. We actually left Arizona later than we were supposed to. So we're on the freeway, you know, and, we just go about our way, you know, like we're going about our way. You guys, I can't tell stories. We're leaving my friend's house, leaving Arizona because we have the phone now and, you know, everything's good now. We are going north, headed to Wichita, and we get stuck on the freeway because of the snow. So we're still in Arizona. We're at the outskirts of Arizona and we get stuck on the freeway. You guys, we're on our way towards New Mexico now, right? So we were on the freeway for hours, guys. And so while we're on the freeway, there's some snowball fights. My husband's dancing. And let me show you guys. Go.
Look. I keep slipping. I'll hit you with this stone.
My husband's doing his little dance or whatever, and he's so cute. I love him. I love you, baby. And so, you know, we're just entertaining ourselves, making this bad situation into a good one, right? We might as well just build some memories. And so we're stuck, and then it comes to the conclusion that freeway is going to be closed. We cannot, you know, we can't go any further. This was new, and this was exciting for all of us, really, but, you know, more so for the kids and I, because my kids, you know, being in the snow was awesome for them, you know. It was something they've been wanting. So they're playing this, you know, we got to pull over, got a freeway. So now we're like, get out, play in the snow, have a snowball fight. And mind you, I didn't really get much of anything, but our memories are in our heart. Our pictures are in our heart, you know, so they'll last forever there, right? So we did that. And then we had to get, and mind you, I got an attitude at some point, I don't remember when, but I went straight female. And I had an attitude because, you know, now we got to get this room and I don't know where we are. And let me not, you know, be vague. I felt like we were in a racist area. And I mean, not even just felt like, it was very obvious. And I just wasn't comfortable. And I don't know. I was kind of frustrated because we were off track and we were going to miss like a day and a half from the times when a day, I don't say a day and a half, like a day, because of the time that the roads were going to open back up. And I'm just like, and then, you know, I knew that we were going to have to backtrack and go back south, you know, if the roads didn't open up, which would have been another, 10 hours. It was just, so there were some sisters that needed me to listen to like their sermons, so that was okay, you know, just kind of get refilled like that, because, you know, something physical bad is happening, so it's causing you to have a natural attitude like any human, right? But, you know, we pulled it together, you know. We got boys room, girls room, and so the boys, you know, got their room, the girls got their room, and we just took the opportunity to take showers and to, you know, just relax or whatever. You guys, I think everybody was just like tired because we didn't watch a movie, nothing. We just went to sleep. And it was supposed to be boys room, girls room, but somehow, you know, husband was up at like 3, 4 in the morning. I want to say like 4. And, you know, we were talking for some time. And mind you, I had an attitude with him before I went to bed. But by that time, you know, I missed my husband. So he came and lay with me, you know, so I can go back to sleep. Sometimes I cannot go to sleep until he, like, I tell him all the time, like, are you going to put me to sleep tonight? Because sometimes he has to, you know, rubbing me my hair and my back, you know, like, he puts me to sleep. And so, you know, that we had our, he came and did that. And then, you know, he got up early enough. My daughter, she had woke up, my oldest daughter, and she was like, boys room, girls room. So, yeah, so then the next morning came, and, you know, by the time he was back in his room with the boys, and, everybody got ready and everything, and they started a little snowball fight there too. It was awesome. You know, the kids woke up to snow, all in the car, on the ground. Just they've never woke up to a morning of snow before, you know. So it was really awesome for them. You know, they loved that. The room that we got actually was really nice. It was like a studio apartment. Seriously, like it had a whole kitchen, a kitchen table. You know, it was set up like an apartment. It was really nice. Not nice as far as like expensive, fancy, but it was really a really cute little cottage, like on real, like really, me and my husband, if it was just me and my husband, we would stay in something like that. I liked it. We got back on the road. We had to go backwards. So basically from this point now, while we're driving, from this point, it's still 22 hours because mind you, we're going backwards. So we lost all that time. So now it's like 22 hours, 23 hours. And me and my husband were like, we can't stop. We have to keep going because if we don't, we're going to lose like much more time. We're only going to have like 1 day to be there. We're at about like a day and a half to be there. Not the full time that we expected to be there, which was I think like 3.5 days. So we missed that. And so we're at like a day and a half to be with each other. I could be so wrong with my calculation, but whatever. So we make the best of it. The plans that we had to be pushed to the side. We did what we could do and we got out of it what we can get out of it. And from my opinion, I really think we got what was needed. We got away. We had family time outside of the house. So it was like we had so much conversation about things and just plans for the future together. And to do those things like with your kids and, you know, just with people that care. I know we just met them and everything, but it was just so natural, you know, and they are so sweet. And, you know, my husband and his brother had conversations that they've been wanting to have for so long. And they've realized so much about each other, just how much they are alike. And it's crazy. Both bald with, you know, beards. And well, my husband's bald with, you know, some hair. So he got to fill in. Poor baby. And, you know, bald with beards. And they're both so goofy, so funny. The kids, you know, adapted to each other really well. And as expected for kids, I would say as expected for kids that just met each other. And, you know, they had arcade fun. We had bowling. Went to go eat. We were at the house. We chilled. Everybody talked and watched the movies. His wife and I got along really well. It was really nice. It was nice, you guys. Like, I don't know how to explain it because it was just like family. It was not like we were taking this vacation. It was just natural. And I loved it. I did. And, you know, the little clips that I did get, I'm very happy for. I'm appreciative for. Because if we just had not went and we had decided, oh, we don't know each other and we don't know how this is going to work out, blah, 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 we wouldn't have got even just a little bit that we got. They would have never, you know, being able to talk and have those needed conversations. He needed that. You know, my husband needed that. And 10-second interview.
All right.
How does it feel to reunite?
Man, I can't even explain it.
It's
long
dope.
overdue.
Yeah, it's dope.
Real dope.
Brothers.
Yeah, what a lot in common and never hung out before.
Yeah. So y'all just gonna come mess up our video?
Yeah. Even sometimes my husband doesn't realize when he needs something. So that's what I love about our marriage is, you know, we can recognize when one needs something. More so me, but you know. So he needed it, and I think his brother needed it, and I think that they got so much out of it that I wouldn't even be able to explain to you because I was not receiving what they were missing within each other. And me and the wife, we talked it up, you know. She's a sweetheart. I love her. My brother-in-law, love him. He's a sweetheart. He's really cool. I loved it. And I really thought it was awesome. I really enjoyed seeing my husband so happy. I enjoyed how happy my boys were. Like, my older son, if he's not talking and he's being real standoffish, he's nonchalant. He's so nonchalant. He's his mom. But when he's talking and interacting with people, I know it's good, you know? So we had a great time, you know, and I feel like it was confirmation that this is something we need to make regular. And so we are going to make this a regular thing, you know? We're going to bring these two families together and, you know, make some new memories and start some new journeys together. And I'm really excited for it. We have plans to go back in July. He has two brothers out there, but we were only able to go spend time with one. The other was working, but we were able to FaceTime him and meet him and his wife. They were sweethearts. So I'm excited to, you know, go out there with them, included in the next trip. And we're planning to actually go in July, planning to be out there then. So we're excited about that. I just wanted to come back, you guys, and update you guys. And not that you guys needed an update or anything, but I didn't really give you one. But I wanted to come back and, you know, get this YouTube thing back started. And why not start off with an update on my family? You know, start off with some happy things that happened. And we're excited. Yeah, we're excited to start this new chapter. My husband and his brother, they have broke the ice. They are not only looking at each other through pictures on Facebook and liking each other's pictures and commenting and all that stuff, but they are now, you know, they have their own little chat group, you know. And I'm like, okay, I wish I had that, you know, like I wish I had family members that wanted to have like let's have a group chat, you know, always checked up on each other. You know, I wish I had that, like sisters that wanted to have like a little group chat. We always have a group chat and we always check in on each other, or just, you know, what they're doing now, you know. So I'm happy my husband was able to get that and that he has that now. And I'm just so proud of him for taking that leap. So we drove out there. We got to spend that time with the family. We surprised the kids on a flight back. So we surprised the kids on a flight back. They had never flown before. My husband has when he was younger, but so he doesn't really remember. My baby boy has when he was little as well with his dad's family. So we surprised him with the flight back. You guys, oh my goodness. So they just were not catching on that we are going to fly back. Mind you, my 5-year-old was, though. He's just too smart for his own good, but he was catching on. Mind you, we're not saying anything. We're not giving them a clue. I think they started catching on because they started saying, like, how's it taking this long? Like, we're taking this long to get there, but then you guys are saying we're only going to be driving 8 hours back. And then when they start seeing the airport and all the planes, you know, when we were getting closer to there, they were kind of questioning it. What I didn't know is my husband told my son, so frustrating. And so I didn't get to see his surprise about it, but the rest of the kids, they were so happy and shocked and surprised. When we were in the airport, they were like, why are we in the airport? We're like, we're waiting for the rental car. We have to wait in a certain area at the airport for the rental car because we had drove to the rental car place, which was a little distance from the airport because we had to take a shuttle to the airport. So they were like, why do we have to do this if we're driving back? And I'm telling them all these made up stories, right? And they're like questioning it. Not the little kids, but like the older kids. Since my son already knew, I think he was just trying to see how far I was going to go. But my oldest daughter was like questioning it. And the little kids were questioning, but they weren't really into it like my daughter. And so we're making up all these stories about it. And finally, I let them know, and they were so excited. They were happy. And so, now they know. And you guys, our seats were not as close as I thought they were together. It was kind of me and the little kids, and then my husband and the older kids. So that kind of sucked. And we kind of couldn't change it. So, my husband sat back there. I wanted to sit with my husband and those kids. I wanted to sit with my husband and the older kids because I wanted to see their reaction. My son seemed chill, but my daughter seemed nervous. My husband was definitely nervous. I've flown a few times, and I think it's just the most relaxing way to travel, period. Like, I love it. If I could, I'd fly everywhere. To the store, fly. So I wanted to get their reaction. I mean, I heard my daughter, she was freaking out. She's like, I had a real panic attack. Like, I really had a panic attack. So I didn't get to really get it. My 5-year-old, he was just like, yeah, but this isn't a jet. This isn't fast. And I'm like, okay. He's playing with his phone. How are you doing this? We're in a plane. You get to see how high we are. He's just like, no, it's not even fast. Like, he was so not excited like I expected. The great thing is, let me show you guys these clips. They don't know that we're about to take a flight. They think that we are waiting for a new rental car, and we're just gonna go wait at the airport area.
Tanning. Tanning.
They still don't know.
And we're inside. That's hella fun.
You guys, we're about to fly home.
I knew it. He told me.
Right above, fly.
He told me.
Oh, we fly?
We're flying.
I'm never telling you anything. Never.
No.
Love you guys. Love you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. We will love you guys to the bottom of my heart. Notification bell. Oh yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment and turn on post notifications.
Why did you tell them?
Man, I ain't telling him nothing ever again.
I'm not telling you nothing ever again.
Always.
Are you happy about to fly?
Yeah.
Michael, are you scared?
No, I'm never scared. I'm never.
No, you're
My heart beating
You're
so
excited.
fast because I'm scared of heights. But like, I'm excited, but I'm scared because I'm scared of heights, and we're gonna be over clouds.
You scared, huh?
Yeah. For life.
Are you scared?
I'm in for dear life. No. Like a little brother.
Are you scared?
No.
No, are you scared?
Yes. Actually, I'm scared. Pardon me.
You nervous? They're scared. So the kids were able to sit in the little pit, and the pilot was able to show them little buttons and everything. Okay, quickly.
Are you from Sacramento?
Well, we crashed. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, great. Okay. Are you going to crash? That's my job to make sure that never happens, all right?
You know, that's something they're going to remember. And I'm so happy they got that. So they got to do that. My daughter was like, did you feel the plane shaking in the air? What is that? We're in the air. Why is there shaking? So the turbulence was getting her off. When we were landing, she made this screech. Oh my goodness. It was so funny. Everybody made a screech. My kids, like our crew made this screech. Not me. But it was so funny. So that was nice. You know, they got to fly for the first time. It was a surprise for them. So it was nice. So overall, we got what we needed. I unfortunately, was not able to vlog it, but that's when the most memorable things happen, is those times when you don't have the time to pull out your phone and take the picture or record, or even, even if you do have the time to take out your phone and you don't record, you're just so caught up in enjoying the moment that you kind of forget. And, so it's okay. I'm not going to catch everything. I realized I'm not going to catch everything on, and I want to share everything, about our life and experiences. But a lot of things, are not going to be caught on camera, and that's okay. So that's when I'll have these little times I can share. I know you guys, I keep playing with my hair, but it's the locks for me. Okay. I love my locks. Let me tell you, okay? Yes. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope I didn't bore you too much. I hope it was a little bit exciting. I know it was kind of dull. I didn't have much to show, but I'm sorry. Hopefully you don't leave and unsubscribe. But that's it. So please like this video, subscribe if you like, and I just appreciate you for taking the time to click on it and watch it. Even if you didn't get to this part, I still appreciate you. But if you did get to this part, can you drop me a sunflower? Thanks, guys.